Great day to be alive, ladies and gentlemen. Great day to be alive. Great day to be alive. Had 2 consultation calls today, and very good calls. One of them is my 3rd call I had with the gentleman. So far I've been, consistent in providing value and doing what I have to do in order to make sure they know I'm the real deal. Overall, man, I just want to express gratitude. A lot of good things happening, and it's a result of the actions that I've been taking every day and not allowing outside circumstances to dictate what I do. Now, do I slip? Of course. Do I fall? Yeah, man. Are there things that I could be doing better? Absolutely. But I have a goal in mind, and I'm not going to stop when I accomplish it. I'm going to make it bigger. But for now, the goal that I've been after is really getting after it from a becoming debt-free perspective. And full transparency, I'm not going to say a 100% business owner, because I also do roadie and Uber. As soon as I'm done with my work with my clients, so that's just the way it is. I have a goal. I have a sticker right here. It says debt free, and I did the math, and it's gonna likely. It really depends on a few factors, but minimum 7 months. Within 7 months, I will have tackled at least 3 to 4 of the biggest debts. The goal is to be fully debt-free by July. And the only thing that I didn't calculate is the interest cost that's going to be accumulated over time with some of the monthly payments that come through. But I have proved myself that as long as I do roadie and Uber after I'm done with my task every fucking day for the next 7 months, every day, no days off. Yesterday, I was doing some work for a client, and I had left the office around 7 o'clock, and I decided to turn on the app. I like the area in which I was in. The payout was a lot better, even though the distance on driving was a little more. So Midlothian, Texas. I was south of Texas, and just kind of tagging that out. I was getting pretty decent runs. I got 1 for 12, 1 for 24. So I was able to hit my minimum mark, my daily my daily goal easier. Tomorrow I have some expenses that are going to be deducted off my account. So, my goal is to keep after this, and with the money that I make from my clients, that is going to cover, my immediate expenses, going to cover my immediate expenses. And then with this money that I'm making on roadie and Uber, the goal is to 100% allocate it, at the very least 70% of that allocated toward my debt, right? And I came to the conclusion that I was running on a treadmill, because if you are paying the minimum, and I've known this, right, but sometimes you have to experience it to understand it. So I realized, by me paying the minimum on different ones and just kind of staying active, because my goal was really to avoid it being sent to collection. That was really my goal. I don't want to send to collection. So I was like, my mindset was, let me at least make payments, and whenever I close a big deal, I'll be able to just, pay it off completely. But that was the wrong approach. instead of waiting, I just decided to turn on the app. And there's a couple of them. There's one that the minimum balance is up there, bro. It's actually up there. So I gotta hustle hard as heck with the Uber and Roadie so that at the very least I could meet that minimum, and then my monthly payment is gonna go down drastically, which is what I want for now. Is at least that monthly payment to go down. If I could drop the monthly payment on all of them, or at least 2 to 3 of them, that's going to be a good start. I really want to I especially want to take care of my business expenses, my business credit cards. With these 2 new clients that I have, that would help significantly. That will help significantly from covering my personal business expenses. So I initially had quoted them. I wrote out a proposal for a setup fee of $2,200 for one of my clients and $397 a month. And then I talked to another person, and the proposal was for $600 for the setup and $297 a month. No, I think I said 200. Damn, I think I said 200. Damn, I think I said 200. But regardless, that's income coming in. Whether it's 297 or 200, I gotta review that call. But $200 a month, and that's a fair number for her to at least have access to the software. Once I start building everything out, the likelihood of her staying on, and as long as I serve at a high level, I believe that, no pun intended, I believe that she'll stick around. So with that, I will be able to take off a little bit more for my debt faster, and on top of that, by still continuing to do Roadie and Uber, then just keep this train rolling. You know what I'm saying? Keep this train rolling, keep the momentum rolling. Have another potential prospect that I'm gonna go ahead and follow up with. I'm gonna follow up with this week, by the end of this week. I like Thursday, I'll follow up. Hey, just wanted to see if you got a chance to review the video. What are your thoughts? Is this something that you think would be beneficial for your company? Do you have any questions, any doubts, concerns? Yeah, well, so let's go ahead and get set up. If you don't have any questions, let's go ahead and set up. Let's go ahead and get this set up for you. Let's go ahead and get this started so I can start. Let's go ahead and get this started so we can set this up. Which card did you want to pay with? And something like that. I don't know. I just kind of, freestyling that. But I'm gonna follow up this week, Thursday, and I quoted him $97 a month. But essentially, I think that's a good price with the software and access that I'm giving him and the software that he has access to. The only work that I'm gonna have to put in is creating the automation for the review request, and a lot of it is automation, right? So like, as long as they're paying a month for now, I don't really care for his. Doesn't require a lot of work, just put it like that. His won't require a lot of work, which is cool with me. And then later on, if there's other, I know there's going to be other more areas in which I could provide value, value add, then I'll just let him know, hey, I recommend this, just go ahead and activate it, use your card, and once you do, I'll go ahead and build it out, and that's where I'll make a little bit more money as well. I'll change the pricing, so I can mark it up a little bit and keep the spread. First one I'm thinking about is getting their business listed on the multiple search directories. So, you know, the wholesale price is $30 a month. I'll bump it up to, you know, $60 a month. Keep that spread, build it out, and as long as he's active, he keeps that active. That's 30 extra bucks on top of the 97. So, you know, that's kind of where my mindset is. And then if he ever wanted to build out voice AI, what I could do is just either charge him for setting it up. Once I built that trust with him, I could charge him maybe $250 to set it up, and then because now it's based off usage, I can get unlimited as well, but I don't know if they would need the unlimited, so I could just tell him just $97 a month. I could charge him $97 a month and let him know it's unlimited, but keep it at the usage at a usage basis. So based on their usage, and then later on I'll evaluate. It's like, okay, is he actually using it? Are these credits being used? And if they are, and I'm not making much of a spread, then I'll let him know. It's like, hey, I'll communicate that up front. But for now, you know, that would allow me to kind of upsell and provide more value in that way. He also mentioned marketing. I wouldn't be opposed to running ads for them as well. I would charge $300 for the setup, and what I would do is I would charge for software to maintain and manage it all in one platform, and I'll charge an additional $100, maybe like $97 a month for that as well. And I'll keep track of it. Periodically I'll just keep looking at it, tracking it. I just love working, man. I love doing this stuff. And at the beginning, I know I could be charging a lot more, but right now my goal is credibility, building trust with business owners so that they could refer me to other business owners. And at that point, it's obvious that I'm able to provide value to them, right? Because I know I could do it, but me knowing that I could provide value is one thing. It's really about showing the business owners. So yeah, if at first I charge the gentleman that runs a Rage Room, if I charge him $97 a month, teach him how to use the social planner, set up the automation for reviews, automate that, and even launch a couple of email SMS campaigns to try to drive more traffic organically without paying for traffic, that would be good to do. That would be pretty good to do. And it drives me, man. It does me well to know that my clients are winning, dude. I actually get high off of that. That's my high. It's so cool to know that what you're doing is helping a business owner. I'll give an example, right? So I created a campaign. We're running ads for a roofing company, and we have daily ad spend. Ads are being shown every day, but every time that a lead comes through, it doesn't matter what time is it, I check my email and I see that lead come through, dude, I get jacked, man. I get so excited, and it doesn't get old, bro. It doesn't get old, because that's an opportunity for them to close 20, 30K, depending on the house, easily 20, 30K job, minimum 15. That's revenue, man. That's real revenue. That's value add to a company. And as long as I just, keep my reputation up, doing well by business owners, I think I'm confident I'll be good. I'm in a good network as well of higher caliber individuals, people making millions a year. And as long as I just continue to make their life easier, I win. Yeah, so hey guys, if you're listening to this and you want to know how to monetize AI, there's so many ways to go about it, but there's a mental shift that you need to have when it comes to making money with AI. And I believe that mental shift is one piece piece to the puzzle that a lot of people are missing. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is offer you guys an opportunity to join my school community. And in my school community, we can go more in depth, ask questions, so we could actually put together a plan for you to actually start making money for yourself as a business and providing value to these local business owners. Most of it is automated, as long as you offer it properly, offer the proper services and position yourself correct. So once you know how to do it, game on. So make sure to comment below the word automate, and from there I will send you the link to be able to join my school community. It is a small monthly commitment of $24 a month. Right now I will increase the price as we have more members join, but as of now, take advantage while it's cheap, while it's affordable, and I look forward to seeing you inside.